Unsolicited Advice to Yellow-Skinned Girls with Thick Hips, Buggy Eyes, and Curly Hair, after Jean Ann Verley and Tanya Ingram. When your brother gets caught smoking weed in his bedroom because he's still young enough to think that blowing it out of a screen window will stop the room from smelling, wait for things to settle down, then ask for a hit. When your dad moves into a house across the street from the projects, do not tell your mother that Sirens are your new soundtrack. If she asks, tell her about the bunk beds, tell her about the nightly fireworks, but she won't ask. When you ride the bus with the blonde-haired girl with blue eyes, do not notice her apple pie beauty masked by a name tag that says PJ Strip Club cast member. Stare at her skin and memorize each tattoo. There's a crescent moon etched on her right ankle. When one of the only other black kids at school says, everyone just thinks you're Mexican, 'cause, well, you don't look white and you speak Spanish. Laugh it off, shrug your shoulders. He will not be the first one confused by your yellow skin, but don't stop speaking Spanish. When Aunt Luana shows up late, high on Oxycontin, with a junkie friend stumbling behind her to Granddaddy's memorial, do not resent her. Let her hug you for 5 minutes. Let her drool pool on your shoulders. Let her junkie friend trail her hands through your hair. Your curls are mesmerizing. When Aunt Luana locks herself in a bedroom upstairs because the withdrawal is too much to handle, do not offer her cookies. Pretend that the screaming you hear is bone-breaking laughter, then text your best friend. When Aunt Luana comes to visit, do not ask your grandmother if you can play connect the dots using the track marks and scars on her sister's arm. It will not make her smile. She's been playing connect the dots between sister and half-sister long enough. When Aunt Luana offers you oxy, say no. But when your brother is smoking weed, ask for a hit. When your body gets curvy like Aunt Lori's, when your skin gets yellow like Reba's, when your hair gets curly, run from your godmother when she tells you, let's get it straightened. You already have light skin and green eyes. You could pass for white. Run into the arms of Auntie Krishna, who will wrap your hair in a turban, hold your light hand in her dark one, and whisper words about beauty. When the boy you hook up with says, I love your light skin, but I didn't believe your daddy was black until I saw your nipples, put your shirt back on and get out of the bed. When his best friend refuses to kiss you, put your shirt back on and get out of the bed. When the boy with the accent threatens to break your wrist, put your shirt back on, get out of the bed, and go home. When your father calls you a white girl because your dreams stretch past Colorado, do not get silent to end the conversation. Tell him, if being a person of color means giving up, then maybe I should try to pass to be white. When you tell your mother that you do things that would make your private school disown you, like shoplift in airports, do not expect her to care enough to punish you. She won't punish you, but stop shoplifting. When your mother's boyfriend says there's no way to feel marginalized at a private school, do not tell him to fuck off. Do not tell him that he will never understand what it's like to be the only girl of African descent in a group of 90, what it's like to carry the representation of an entire people on your shoulders, how much weight that is to bear. No, put it in terms he will understand. And when he doesn't understand, don't give up. When your mother's ex-boyfriend throws things at your mother, tell yourself that his wheelchair is the reason why he gets to be a dick, and don't question it. When your mother's ex-boyfriend makes you hold your hand over a flame as punishment, run down the hallway, take a sharp turn into your bedroom. He won't be able to follow you. His wheelchair doesn't work that way. When your mother tells you and your brother that you're nothing more than accidents, tell her that you know. But that does not make us her mistakes. When she says she's sorry, don't say no. Use her empty apologies as bandages for the slits on your wrists left by the straight-edge razor of a father who teeters on the line between deadbeat and there for you. When your brother is smoking weed, ask for a hit. But when he starts smoking cigarettes, tell him to quit. Tell him that you don't want him to end up like your mother, addicted and forever sorry.